big win last week against the undefeated Fletcher squad.
Right.
I was there. I got to see it. The defense. You had Cash getting that early pick. You had another pick to end the half.
Right.
Every week we're talking about a different linebacker.
Right.
This week, Kyle Hurtado. Just laying it down.
Right.
I don't know what to ask now.
I mean, he's a Cal Hurtado, right? Cal Hurtado actually is our hammer of the week, right? For all the reasons, right? What do you ask? I mean, he's a phenomenal kid. He's been here all 4 years, right? Hardworking guy. He's quiet off the field, but man, he's a dude on the field, man. He plays loud. He's a thumper. Got great energy, great teammate, and that's why we chose him to be the hammer of the week.
I have to say this name to feed the algorithm, but they were Troy Butler type hits.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Explosive, going through the ball carrier. It was awesome.
Yeah, 2 times on the bubble, he blew that up and put the guy in the dirt.
Close to that.
Yeah, we have that.
That'll make this take off.
Okay, yeah, we'll send it. Yep.
And they're running back.
Yep.
Not your average build of a running back.
For sure.
How do you prepare to tackle somebody like that?
I mean, we do tackling drills every week. You know what I mean? As good as our defense is, nothing, you know, we're not stopping anybody unless you can tackle and take the ball away. 2 things that we emphasize every, you know, week in and week out. He got a couple, he had a couple, you know, nice clips and long runs, right?
I saw Jacob Curry chase him down one time.
Right, but overall, I felt like we did a good job of getting, you know, all 11 hats to the ball and bringing him down.
I sat with the parents.
Okay.
These parents are great.
They're great, phenomenal.
They
people,
are
right?
passionate.
Right.
They had some really strong opinions about the officiating in that game. Do you have anything to say about the
No comment.
FHSAA
No
officials?
comment. No comment. Panthers won the game, right? All I care about.
Panthers win.
Yep.
I thought, and I don't know if this was by design, I thought the scheduling was excellent because before we play St. Augustine and their studs, Aiden got exposed to some speed at the skill position.
For sure. Yeah.
Was that by design?
You're spot on with that, man. You know, we haven't played Fletcher every year I've been here, but it's been, I think, 4 or 5 out of the 7 years that I've been here. And we usually play them week 3 or week 4, and I think we've always played St. Augustine week 5. So it is a good tune-up because they're built, you know, they're very similar in the way they're built with their athletes and whatnot.
If you look at the demographics of the community, they're the same.
Big, strong, physical, good football players. They grow up playing football.
Those corners closed fast.
They were very good. They were very good. There we go. I like it. I like it. Okay. Where'd you get that from, man?
Varsity Vault.
I knew that. I knew that.
We can't talk about St. Aug this year without touching on St. Aug last year.
Right.
Down 21-0 at the half.
Right.
My guy, our guy, Nate Harry, comes back in, leads into a 35-34 overtime victory at St. Aug. So Nate's in college now.
Yeah.
We still love him. Do you take it as a compliment that the coach had to sit Wingo and Santiago just to prepare for you guys?
You know, I'm curious about that. Like, how hurt were they? I'm sure they were injured, obviously. I just kind of took it as they're probably a little bit banged up, and they want to make sure those guys are going to be 100% for the matchup versus us on Friday night. But Nate Harry, man, we got to talk about this kid.
Oh, let's talk about Nate Harry.
Harry's my guy, man. Played here, you know, played freshman football his first year, JV football sophomore year. Started a little bit his junior year and did some good things, right? But, I mean, talk about the year he had last year, man. You're talking about a guy didn't get near enough credit coming into the year, and even at the end of the year, man, but he was lights out all year long. I love Nate Harry, like the ultimate competitor. He reminds me of Diego Pavia. Very, you know, similar playing styles, and I talk to Nate all the time, man. He's my guy.
I mean, I loved watching him because he was selfless, and he gave it all every play.
I agree with that.
It was never about him. It was always about the team, and you could see it when he was playing.
For sure.
It's hard enough to prepare for one 3-star receiver or one 4-star receiver.
Right.
Defensively, which we know defense is great here.
Right.
How do you prepare for a 3-star and a 4-star?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they've got really good players, right? And anytime you're preparing for a team with a lot of talent, you've got to try to find a way to, hey, how can we minimize the amount of times that player's going to touch the ball? You know, as good as, you know, Wingo is and Santiago is and all these other guys they have, they're going to get their touches, right? And, you know, we got to corral them. We got to, you know, try to limit the big plays as best we can. But they're good football players. And when the lights come on Friday night here, you know, we're going to try to be all over the field to take the ball out of their hands.
I'm going to guess we're going to be physical at the line of scrimmage.
No doubt.
Chip these guys up front.
For sure.
Get extra coverage over the top.
Right.
Great, we do that.
Right.
Well, now Brenton James has the ability to bust a run.
For sure.
If you Get in.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like you said, they've got weapons all over the field, and I've been very impressed with the way Brenton's been playing. You know, he's a junior, but if I'm correct, he missed all of last year, so he's a first-year starting quarterback. He's lights out right now. I mean, we've got a work cut out for us, right? They're always schemed up very well. They're coached very well across the board, and it's going to be a battle, man. It's going to be a battle. You know, whoever makes the most plays and protects the football is going to win the game.
Atmosphere. What should we expect?
I mean, I know it'll be a packed house, right? I mean, you've got, obviously, every home game that we have, student section is lights out, right? I mean,
it is absolutely one of the best.
I'm biased. I think it's the best in Jacksonville, right? Regardless of who we play. But when you have St. Augustine coming into town, right, the oldest rivalry, at least in St. Johns County, and you know, we talked about how we were able to beat them last year at St. Aug. We know they're going to travel well. I mean, they could be standing room only. So, you know, you've got our matchup. Obviously, you have Mandarin versus IMG. Right, I think that'd be cool. Bowles, Oakleaf, man, there's big time football being played in Northeast Florida Friday night. But I'm glad I'm going to be right here coaching the East Panthers.
I'm very excited. This atmosphere is great all the time.
Right.
Knowing St. Augustine's going to travel, knowing the student section as well as I do. I mean,
right.
This is going to be the place to be. For sure, because
this is why we do it.
I'm a Bowles alum. Bowles does a packed house.
Right.
They don't travel.
Yeah.
That's IMG, I'm sure they're not going to travel out.
Right. One reason I love being here, man, has always been like that. You know, even in the early years when I got here and we were building, it didn't matter, man. Kids love football here. And you talked about our parents that you were able to meet at the Fletcher game. People love football in our area, Nocatee, Valencia, you know, northern St. Johns County, man. They're going to come out and they're going to be, you know, they're going to be great fans.
So where can people get their tickets for Friday night?
Go Fan League. I think it's been posted on social media. If you haven't gotten them now, you might not be able to get one because I'm sure the game will be sold out.
All right, well, good luck, Coach. Go Panthers.
Appreciate you, man. As always, thanks for having me.